All right. Let me run the check. Make sure I'm actually on. Testing. Testing. What is all that interference? Testing. All right. I'm gonna make sure. All right. I think that's my phone. I'm gonna move my phone out of the way. What's up, everybody? Hope everybody's doing good. This is the Amish Space Station, and this is going to be a relatively short stream. I just wanted to come on, say a couple things, and got somebody talking some trash that I kind of want to real quick too. All right. So let me see. It's been 3 minutes. I'm going to start right now. So pretty much, I heard that California is being locked down again. Even harder. They're pushing more restrictions and stuff like that. So I have no idea how long this crap's actually going to keep going. It's like this thing is just outrageous. It really is. It's absolutely outrageous. But the whole point of this, I just wanted to briefly say that and cover that because it's just forces businesses to flee the state and all this other stuff. It's really insane. It's absolutely insane. Real quick, let me see if there was anybody that I needed to respond to. Wartown Mafia replied and says, Amish Space Station. That's what I found. I'm trying to look for the Paul part. That's the only one it doesn't. Um, I know which part you're talking about. It's on a certain page to convince me. It's a lot. Andre, can't believe I watched his show. I'm glad I stopped when it became high vibration. He is evil. Yes, indeed. Made a huge flip flop, especially when I, whoops, All right. Am I back on? Yeah, I'm back on. All right. So there's a guy who's seen my video a little bit ago, and I offered him to come on here and have a debate, but just like all these trolls, they refuse to come on. He says that I am debatable. So I just wanted to go over this real quick because it's insane. So I'm just going to go over his first
Can't
argument.
be debatable in reality. So this will be amusing.
Because apparently there's a lot. Isn't it funny how these piece of trash people got their kitchen and their living room all in the same spot, you know? And they're up here trying to talk a whole bunch of crap on me as if they have some kind of information. A lot of people to think that there's things that are debatable. So I just have to, I got to end all further speculation because there's things that's not debatable. Vaccines. Are there harmful ingredients in vaccines? Keep in mind what I said here. Note what I said here. I said, are there any harmful ingredients that are toxic or harmful to the human body is what I said. Let's keep going. This is not debatable.
Now it depends what you mean by harmful ingredients.
So how is there a debate on harmful ingredients? How is there a debate on harmful ingredients? Mr. Sarcastic Barman. Like he's literally calling himself sarcastic just because everything to these little religious fanatics like this idiot right here, everything is a joke. It doesn't matter what it is. Everything is a joke that comes out of his mouth. It doesn't matter what it is. It's all a joke. He doesn't take anything serious. No matter when it starts, when it ends, it's all a joke. Oh, it depends on what you mean by harmful. Okay. What's the definition of harm?
If you're going to say something stupid like formaldehyde, our body creates that. If you're going to say something stupid like aluminium, it's in goddamn everything. If you're going to say something as stupid as mercury, that's in fish. And also, it's not exactly mercury they put in vaccines. So
So he said if it's something stupid like formaldehyde, that's in our bodies. All right, here we go. Does your body produce formaldehyde? Formaldehyde is normally made in the body. Enzymes in the body break down formaldehyde into formic acid. Okay. All right. So how about we look at this here? Is formaldehyde toxic? Formaldehyde is a colorless, highly toxic and flammable gas at room temperature. So what is this idiot talking about? So because it's found in our body, right? This guy needs to go on a slim fast, number one. You know what I'm saying? Eating all that McDonald's food, you know what I'm saying? Eating all that McDonald's food, dude, it's really messing with your brain. You need to go on a slim fast, okay? Look at your kitchen. It looks like it doesn't even get used. Probably not. So you said that formaldehyde is in our bodies. It doesn't matter. I never, ever once said formaldehyde is not produced by our bodies. Okay, it's a natural, hey, it's in our body. Is it toxic? Yes, it is. It is toxic. Do you all understand? Okay, it is a human carcinogen. Do you understand? Listed here on the National Cancer Institute. Okay, cancer.gov. It is a human carcinogen. This is what I'm talking about, guys, right here. You got idiots like this coming out here out the woodwork. I can't believe I'm actually getting attacked. My channel's attacked all out of the woodwork by idiot, overweight people. You know what I'm saying? So listen to what he said.
if you're going to say something stupid
This is hopefully my stream is okay. I still got to get this straight with this internet company. That is called a fallacy. It is a false equivalence fallacy, okay, between two subjects based on flawed or false reasoning. You are comparing two different things. You are comparing naturally produced formaldehyde in our body to them sticking us with a needle filled with formaldehyde. That is two different things. That's a false equivalence fallacy. That's why I said this is not debatable. And you just turn around here and you say Amish space station is debatable. In what way or form? Your opening statement is a false equivalence fallacy. Your opening statement, your next two statements. So if you just got back with your Happy Meal because you're clearly way overweight. So you say, "Hey, Parkway, what's up? What's up?" So let's keep going.
Like aluminium, it's in goddamn everything.
Okay, aluminum is in everything. Therefore, it's not toxic to us, right? Hey, Tier, it's all right. Hopefully, because it's in our body, that apparently it's not. Formaldehyde is a carcinogen. Right here on the cancer.gov. I hope this is coming up. Can you? All right. Few seconds. All right. Let me see. Let me see. I think I got it fixed. Exactly, though. Aluminum is in everything. And it is in everything. However, it is still toxic to your body. So this guy, let's go.
If you're going to say something as stupid as mercury, that's in fish. And also,
so mercury is in fish, everybody. So that means that it's not toxic. All right, Parkway. Thank you. Thank you. I think I got it all fixed. Sorry about that. Appreciate you guys checking me out. Taking some time out of your day. Appreciate it. So this guy sits here. He says, mercury. Mercury is in fish. So yeah, apparently it's not toxic because it's in fish. So what's that mean? I mean, I've been telling people this entire time, it really doesn't matter. This is the arguments that I get.
Also, it's not exactly mercury they put in vaccines.
Okay, it's not exactly mercury that they put. Okay, fine. Fine.
So I'm going to let you play on for a bit, but fuck my life. I really thought we weren't going to have to do any anti-vax crap this week. And it looks like we're going to have to do anti-vax and possibly flat earth and other stupidity.
So I was waiting to hear about the flat earth because everybody just has a problem with that. The only thing that I say is, dealing with flat earth is show me water sticking to the 1,000 miles an hour. Also show me gas pressure without a container, since space is real. So it's just like all you got to do is show those experiments and everybody would shut their mouths. You know what I'm saying? But the problem is with these religious fundamental zealots like this guy, nobody can show those experiments. Nobody can show these experiments. We're kind of tired of being lied to. So people like him, they don't understand why I say the things that I say. This is why. This is the Gulf of Tonkin. This is the false flag Gulf of Tonkin. Okay. Now, this here directly from the NSA, okay? Historian agency said staff deliberately skewed the evidence to make it appear that an attack had occurred. This has already been reported right now that a war was started over a lie that was, completely construed. And the reason why I wanted to say that is because today is the anniversary of, I think, 79th of Pearl Harbor. And we're not going to go into Pearl Harbor today because I'm done. I'm done with it. I'm done with it. So people already have shown and that the government has lied to us about the Vietnam War. So imagine yourself getting drafted to go fight and then you go lose the war on top of that after thousands of your friends, family, and comrades are killed from this 58,000 is what they're saying. No. Over what? A false attack? A fake attack that didn't even happen? And then you got overweight pieces of trash like this guy arguing with me saying, oh, well, how come you're, now we got flat earth and now we got this and now we got that, you conspiracy theorist, not a conspiracy theorist. Tell these people to stop lying. They lied, period. Okay. This entire thing has already had the lid blown off of this. Okay. One real and one falsely claimed confrontation between ships. And just as an FYI, there was a submarine that was sunk and attacked by Americans before Japan actually attacked Pearl Harbor, just in case you guys don't know that. Okay, so this is why. So it's people saying, oh, you're crazy. You don't want to get a shot. You don't want to get this. You don't want to get that. I just don't believe people if they're going to sit here and lie about this. I have no problem fighting for America. I have a problem fighting and dying over a lie. I got a real big problem with that. And I got a problem with other people fighting and dying over a lie as well. This is a problem, whether anybody wants to admit it or not. And then you got people just like him still sitting around talking their nonsense because that's what they want to do. Going after a channel like me. Why? I've had multiple people attack me and I got a really small channel. So what does that mean? That tells me that I'm actually telling people, proper things. You know what I'm saying? If you don't understand what I mean by that, it means that you don't have a right to disagree with this. What do I mean by that? You don't have a right to disagree. This is what I mean. This is a carcinogen. Formaldehyde is a carcinogen. I don't care if you personally, don't want to, well, formaldehyde, your body makes it. Your body makes it. So yeah, your body makes it. What's your point? And you see, it's a problem.
Well, I do have a right to disagree, and I disagree on the grounds that you don't understand what the ingredients actually are, how they're used, and how our body can handle them.
Where is your evidence for this? Where is your evidence for this? I put up all these websites and all this information, and all you're doing is running your mouth. And by the way, for everybody who didn't hear it, I already invited this guy to come on this debate and defend himself, but clearly he didn't want to defend himself, and he didn't want to reply back to me properly and to come on here and stuff like that, because he knows that he has no debate. And like I said, I already shut him down with this false equivalence fallacy. Okay, so I just want to go through. Are there harmful ingredients in these?
Debatable that it's not bad for you in the regards of vaccines because of the tiny amounts. On
Foul smelling. That's what I said a while ago. Hey, Parkway. Yeah, Parkway said, I know it's a plane. Yeah, 100%. 100%. Water, large bodies of water do not curve. I don't care what anybody say. No large body. They're hiding so much land up in the polar regions, and they're hiding so much stuff from us that it is evil. Like, we all should have the ability to see what is in Antarctica and what is all around here. We got this earth to enjoy. And instead, we got people in the way, fighting back against nonsense. You know what I mean? Starting wars, starting conflicts. We're arguing over masks and a piece of fabric on our faces now, bro. We're arguing over masks and stuff, when everybody should be realizing the amount of lies that they can find with the simple click of a mouse. I've noticed that a lot of people, one reason they don't understand the lies is because they don't go back and look at any of these. They don't look at the repetition. You have to go back and you have to look at all of these speeches that all of these presidents have given, and you notice something when you do that. You notice they all, but if you're living, for 60, 70 years, you're not able to put it all together unless you go back and see the repetition. You know what I mean? I can't believe that we are even arguing about if Earth is, in 2020, enough evidence now has come out on flat Earth. You know what I'm saying? Enough evidence has come out on flat Earth. And we should not still be debating this. We shouldn't even be still sitting around letting these people say the nonsense that they say at this point. Simple experiment. Show water sticking to the outside of a spinning ball. Show pressure without a container. Nobody can do it yet. Nobody will shut up. Everybody keeps running their mouths talking nonsense. Chemical forever associated with dissected frogs in high school biology. It also contaminates
body. But formaldehyde is also a byproduct of our own cells. So what is your point? We make formaldehyde in our body deals with it and makes it go bye-bye.
We don't, read my lips. We don't want anyone shooting anything inside of us that is harmful or toxic to our body. If we can't stop our own body from producing a toxic ingredient or chemical, that is something completely separate. False equivalence fallacy. You're saying, like I said, it's the same nonsense. Oh, it's in our body. Why are you freaking out? It's in our body. Okay, guess what? Here's what I want everybody to do. Right? Go up to another person, take a syringe needle, suck their blood out, and then stick yourself with it. Because their blood is the same type of blood that's in your body. So why don't you stick yourself with their blood? Why won't you do that? We got blood. I got blood in my body. You got blood in your body. So why don't you go up to a random stranger off the street who you don't know, stick them with a needle, and inject their blood into your blood? Why don't you do that? Come on. You see what I mean? You see how stupid this idiot is? You see what I'm saying here?
You not think it can do that for a vaccine as well? And it's dementing a vaccine. Next ingredient, please.
If I say that there are medicines out here that are dangerous or have toxic chemicals, you cannot say no to me. There's a lot of retards. That is a true statement. There are medicines and other things that have toxic ingredients. I don't understand why people think this is a debate. This is not a debate. We are on the precipice of something very dangerous in our world happening right now. And we don't need all those idiots that I had a fight with last time on here talking nonsense. And that's why I'm doing this video. Out here like Fight the Flat Earth who think that you could say no. No, you can't say no.
Now, in the right doses, most things can kill you. I think this is the part you don't understand about what's toxic and what's not, and how your body can deal with things. I'd also like to point out, I'm a horrible, sweary bastard, and not even I would use the R word to describe someone. I don't care which side of the fence you're on, that's a horrible fucking word and shouldn't be used by anyone either side in this community. So shut the fuck up and get on with the next ingredient, you moron.
What is he talking about here? Hey, Travis Jones, what's going on, man? What's going on? Hey, everybody, check out Travis. He definitely got that new video up, that part 2 up on that Kobe Bryant situation, man. I got to talk about that too, man. You had some good points on there. I wanted to mention on this stream. So everybody, it's definitely a good watch. Definitely a good watch. Hey, Parkway. All right. I don't know what this guy just said. I don't know what the R word is to me. There's a lot of retards out here. Oh, retards. That was it. That was it. Holy crap, man. That's that hate speech. Retards. I'm not allowed to say retard. Oh, it's crazy.
Toxic and what's not, and how your body can deal with things. I'd also like to point out, I'm a horrible, sweary bastard, and not even I would use the R word to describe someone.
I'm using the R word to describe you. You retard. Overweight. Look like you're having an asthma attack right now and just sitting down doing this video on me. And you're, oh my God, get out of here. No, you're a retard, because I already pointed out right here that formaldehyde is a carcinogen from the cancer.gov. It is highly toxic. I don't care if your body produces it. So apparently I'm wrong. I'm wrong here. I just want everybody to know I'm wrong. So is cancer.gov. It is, apparently your body produces it, so it's safe for you to get formaldehyde shot into your arm. Okay. Also, even the trolls couldn't comment damn shit on right. Hey, I watched a couple of them try and talk about that, man, because I'll show you what I brought up. I brought this up, the Gulf of Tonkin, and I brought it up showing that the NSA showed that this was a lie, just to go to war and to fight in Vietnam. And people, 58,000 people died in this over a lie. And this dude doesn't seem to understand why I say all I need to do is talk about one lie, and I don't have to talk about anything else on it. That means everything else can be 100% fake. It's all a lie. And just like Trav pointed out, the situation never even happened. Same thing with that George situation. It never even happened. So a lot of people are debating the little small particulars about a certain situation. And that's like debating what Alice in Wonderland's clothing is made out of. And it's not even a character that, what's Superman's clothes made out of? It's not even a real situation to begin with. And people don't even realize that. That's how deep down. It's like Inception. It's like a dream within a dream. You know what I mean?
I don't care which side of the fence you're on. That's a horrible fucking word and shouldn't be used by anyone either side in this community. So
well, let me say this to you. I know people who have vaccine-injured children. I know mothers that have vaccine-injured children. And I'm going to tell you right now, you taking offense to this R word, I'd like to see you walk up to one of them and tell them, because I know they'll put hands on you, you fat bastard.
So shut the fuck up and get on with the next ingredient, you more.
Soft metal. You can't sit around here and tell me like this is not debatable.
Yeah, aluminium, one of the most abundant metals on the surface of the earth, is in vaccines.
So because it's in everything, guys, apparently it's okay. sarcastic barman bastard says that aluminum is in everything, and it's okay because it's in everything, right?
Again, yeah, okay, not debatable. It's also in almost everything, and I mean literally almost everything. Now, I've put, hopefully, a link down below. I've just pulled it up here.
How about we go down below now? What link? Nonsense crap. .gov. Okay, that's like going to, this is like going to the you in a court case right now and somebody killed somebody, so you asking the defendant, after you got all the evidence showing that they killed somebody, you ask the defendant, did you do it? And the defendant's gonna say no. That's like all the people who go to NASA to try and prove that Earth is a spinning ball. It's like, NASA, did you really go to the moon landing? People are saying you didn't. Yeah, we went, of course. What do you think NASA's gonna say they didn't go? I mean, come on.
Myself, aluminium in foodstuffs, milligrams per kilogram or milligrams per liter.
All right, let me shut this idiot up real quick because there's something I do need to mention while everybody's listening. I did a lot more readings from What Really Makes You Ill, and it is very different from eating aluminum versus having aluminum shot into your muscles and leaked into your bloodstream from a shot in the shoulder. It directly goes into your bloodstream and the brain. This is not debatable again. Okay? So, Tier says, Birdman should ask himself why they put in everything. Yeah, no, you just won't. It's acceptable because it's in everything. You got to remember, that's why I did this song, with Eric Dubé about evolution. Because all of it is linked to the same thing. You can't have the spinning ball Earth without evolution. And you can't have evolution without the spinning ball Earth. It all plays the same thing. So they think that people can get sick and they think that our bodies can do things that they can't. You're looking at this, this fat bastard right here who thinks that he comes from a monkey. He thinks that the Earth is billions of years old. He thinks there's a way to be able to tell that Earth is a billion years old. I mean, like, listen to that for a minute. 1 billion. It's the year 2020. What happened to the 1 billion years? You know what I mean? That's just as stupid as the African thing where they're saying all these black people were too stupid to be able to build boats and too stupid to make weapons out of steel in Africa. So some white people went over and brought them back on slave ships. Really? And then the first slave owner in America was black, supposedly, even though it's all nonsense. You see what I'm saying? It's nothing but a nonsense start to finish. You're never going to get the full, it's not going to happen. It's just not. It's going to be nothing but nonsense constantly.
It's just a selection of the bits they've had a look at. Flour, baking mix, bread, loaf-shaped yeast cakes, fine bakery wares, and aluminium trays. Salt pretzels or similar savory biscuit.
I mean, it makes me so mad when it's a metal. Aluminum is altered and overused. It builds up in our body, tissues, and organs and leads to aluminum toxicity. How much? This guy's getting destroyed. And I invited him. By the way, I don't even block people. I let people talk. People can talk and defend themselves. And people don't like to defend themselves, by the way. That's what happened on the last stream with me and the other guy. I didn't block him from talking. He didn't want to talk because he knew that I got him.
It's pasta, herb teas, cocoa powder, chocolate, confectionery, malt, beer, and mixed.
So he's just naming as much stuff as the metal's in. And apparently aluminum's okay. It's all right because it's in everything. Yeah, okay.
Drinks contain...
I bet you he's not going to say that aluminum's in the sky either. Strontium, barium, aluminum, stratospheric air salt injection, chemtrails. I bet you he won't say that.
Beer, draft beer, fruit juice from fruit juice drinks, wine, wine,
God,
mineral water, spring water,
and you probably eat all of it, don't you? You don't even use
of 0.1.
You
like
don't even use that kitchen behind you. You go straight to McDonald's.
To the maximum high at the moment of baking premix of 737 milligrams per kilogram. Yeah, there's quite a lot in some things you wouldn't.
So these are the type of people that you're dealing with. Barman, I'm going to sue you. You have not warned us about the face palm protection. Now I have a palm print on my forehead. Why? Why? What did I say to make you face palm? We'll be waiting for part 2. Really? Really? Your face when he gave it about antibodies made my week? I'll tell you what's debatable, his research skills and intelligence. Oh, okay. This is America? No wonder you idiots are walking around with a cloth on your face. I mean, we are light years. Let me pull a fake term out. Since nobody really knows the speed of light because light doesn't travel the way that we think it does, proven by the quantum eraser and the double slit experiment and quantum mechanics, as well as proven by spectroscopy. Okay? So, and don't even try saying that word because you know you can't.
Thing, cocoa powder, 80 grams at minimum, 317 was the...
Yeah. Barman destroys himself with this argument. Yeah, it's amazing. I can't believe it. I mean, this is the dumbest thing. That's why I want to do a video on it, because I mean, this is really funny.
Maximum for that. So there's all medium and mean values and things on there. Have a look at the table for anyone who wants to know more. But I feel like...
Why don't you open up your cupboard and show us what you got in the cupboard?
You're going to make mistakes at this point. So we'll let you dig the hole.
Aluminum. This is not up for debate. You
dose of the aluminum itself, fucking, this is what happens when you listen to Americans too often. The dose of the aluminium itself and how our body reacts to it and how our body...
So because it's not a lot, it's safe for us. It's okay to have that sandwich that I dumped a tiny little bleach on. It's only a little bit of bleach. You know what I'm saying? Basically, you got everything that you want on there. I put some salami on there. I got the cheese on there. I put extra mayo. You know you like mayo. You know he likes mayo. You know what I'm saying? And I just dumped a little bit of bleach on there, and it's perfectly fine. You know what I'm saying? It's perfectly fine. Let me move this pop filter over. I can hear it.
Deals with it because there's aluminium in literally everything, as pointed out before.
And one of the leading causes of death over there, if he's from the UK, because I just heard him diss every American, which rightfully so, because Americans are retarded, but you know, these guys are just as Parkway, probably British. And you know, one of the leading causes of death over there is dementia. Because they are just spraying you guys. David Yates has been documenting that for a long time. Anybody who don't know David Yates, look him up on YouTube if his channel's still up. He shows all of these chemtrails being dumped on these fat morons like this guy. You know what I'm saying? And he documents it all the time. And it's one of the leading causes of death, which is Alzheimer's and dementia over there. Think about that for a minute. That's called book burning. You make the old people lose their minds. Years ago, people who were old were called wise. Okay? You get wise with age. Now you get Alzheimer's. Now old people are senile. It's called book burning.
It is the most abundant metal on the surface of the earth.
On the surface of the earth? You mean the spinning ball? The spinning ball? I can't say that.
Move on to the next ingredient.
All right. Boost the immune system's response. Hope it results in higher antibodies. Already know about really it. What they want is just more antibodies.
Oh, he's right. They're after more antibodies.
Everybody,
not as
everybody, he said, I'm right. Finally. Let me clap real quick, man. Thank you for admitting that I was actually right for once. Thank you. Wow. Is that what it feels like?
I thought the response was going to be, which is quite surprising, really, considering some of the other stuff that's been said.
No, actually, it's not surprising at all, bruh. It's actually the exact stuff that it says right there. It's toxic to you, and I know what it's supposed to do. It's supposed to be toxic, and it's supposed to start your immune system up. However, you're not going to give me toxins. My immune system, like Travis said, it's been going on ever since you've been born, and you've been building it up. There is no such thing as just all of a sudden boosting your immune system. You know what I mean? It doesn't work that way.
Here. But hopefully he's not being as stupid as we thought.
Like I told you of what antibodies are. They are antibody, meaning antibiotic. Okay? Biology. So he does biology. So clearly he doesn't understand what biometric is or biology. So he doesn't understand what antibody stands for. Right? So that's, you know, put that in your crack pipe. Mercury. If you guys have heard of Mad Hatters,
Oh,
they
yeah.
used
I already
to
see
put
it.
mercury in hats, and it caused people to go crazy. Decades and decades ago.
All right.
Oh dear, look at that. Mercury. Almost as if I'm psychic.
This is what I'm talking about. There's a lot of people like this, and this is what more people need to be ready to defend against. Because for some particular reason, there is a good amount of people who actually take the time out of their day to defend and talk to this guy and comment on his video. He has a solid network of nothing but trolls with 95 thumbs up, and he's making fun of a situation that actually happened. So imagine that you have a family member that died of cancer, which I'm sure a lot of you've known someone who has died of cancer, unlike COVID. But anyway, what if I were to come on here and just make fun of cancer victims? What if I come on here and I turn the camera on? I got to buy a camera. I'm not conceited enough to have a camera like this guy. I got to buy a camera so I can go live and do some music and stuff too, while I do some truth podcasts and stuff. But what if I just shaved my head and I made fun of all the people dying from cancer? This is what I'm talking about. He has no respect for human life. He has no respect for anything. Putting mercury or lead in your paint cause learning disabilities in different African American, I call them that, that's not what they are, but in different African American communities and stuff like that as well. Lead-based paint in the house and stuff like that. Lead is poison. Asbestos. Housing. And this little idiot comes on here and he puts a head on his head. Ask yourself this question. Why does he even own one of those? Cosplay type crap? Is that what that is?
And I didn't even watch this video beforehand.
You watch my video beforehand. You know it.
But yes, people did used to go mad from making hats due to the mercury vapors when they were curving the felt onto the hats.
I don't even think I even need to address what he just said. I don't even need to address what it look at him. Look at him, dude. This dude is a joke, man. He's an absolute joke. I'm debatable? No, I'm not debatable. Not even close.
So, you want to talk about mercury? That's fine. One thing you have to remember, thimerosal is 50% mercury thereabouts. So there's that to take into account. So when it says you're getting 25 micrograms of thimerosal, that's 12 micrograms of mercury, if you want to look at it like that. Whatever you do then, don't look at the amount of mercury in fish, because if you're, say,
it's really, really scary to be trapped in that piece of crap mind. I feel sorry for this guy. I feel really sorry for him. I was angry a little bit, like not angry, but I was frustrated a little bit because I have this sense about me that I really do want to try and wake people up to reality. And I want them to, to see things the way they are. But I really feel sorry for him because he's so lost and he's eating so many toxins on a daily basis that he's defending his own murderer against a channel as small as mine. And has the nerve enough to put on a hat and make fun of people. And at the same time, it makes me just feel sorry for him because I'm not as cold-hearted as I used to be, even though I will say with the stupidity of the human level, it really makes me very, very angry, like to see how stupid people are now in 2020, because I know it's going to get worse in 10 years. And I don't really want to see what this world's going to be like in 10 years. But you're dealing with people like this that they can't even understand reality, talking about fish and it's okay because it's in fish. How is it okay because it's in fish? If we are eating it in fish every day, and we're eating it in burgers, and we're eating it in pork, and we're eating it in chicken, why do you want it shot into your arm? Does that make it okay? So because I smoke on the weekends, right? Cigarettes on the weekends, should I just smoke every single day? Right? Regardless, it still does more damage to your lungs and does more damage to your body. Anything extra that we do, that we take on, okay, we eat every day. So should we eat all the time? Should we eat all the time? Should we get extra food? No, you shouldn't. It's not healthy. I mean, I've never seen anybody this idiotic. Besides Fight the Flat Earth, he has some trouble.
Swordfish fan, a tuna fan.
Tuna fish, swordfish, I guess.
Bass. Lots and lots of goddamn fish. There's actually a table down below in the description.
Oh, by the way, FYI, I don't eat fish.
There's a lot more mercury per serving in that than you're going to get in a fucking vaccine.
It doesn't go into your bloodstream. It goes directly into your stomach lining and has also been associated with leaky gut. I'm so tired of it. Wake up. See, this is why he won't come on. Yeah. Tyr says, that's what mind control does to you. Isn't it amazing? I mean, this is a clown. This is an absolute clown. I've learned that anytime that you disagree with somebody 100%, there's something completely wrong fundamentally. There are some things that I do disagree with some people in every category. But this guy has it completely in where he says, he even made a part 2 on this. And he said, he disagrees with every single statement except maybe for that one. Unlike him, this is the first time I'm watching this whole video. I only watched the first minute, which is why I pulled up this false equivalence fallacy.
To put it in perspective, there's 1 microgram of mercury per gram of swordfish. And you're going to have a nice swordfish steak, so let's go for 200 grams.
Never ate swordfish in my entire life.
Well, there's 200 micrograms of mercury. So, yeah, not good. And then we also need to talk about how little mercury is used in vaccines. As mentioned before.
Doesn't matter. We're back to the false equivalence fallacy again. Doesn't matter how much. Let me just fast forward. This idiot. I can't watch him in that hat.
Is whether they do actually harm people, because they don't. Not in the levels that are in vaccines. And if you're really, really bothered about the tiny amount that's in a vaccine, I suggest you get on the bandwagon for reducing mercury in, say, coal-fired power plants, cars, the paper industry. Hydroelectric power plants are even responsible for putting...
What's your point? There is no point. All right, I think I'm done with this. I mean, like I said, he won't actually show any of the, he puts links to nonsense down here and then just talks whatever he wants to talk. He's not showing what he's saying right here on screen. I could put a link to NSA.gov if I wanted to and say, hey, look through all their stuff, or CIA.gov and look through all their stuff. No, you need to show what you're talking about, but he can't. He can't show what he's talking about because he likes to just run his mouth and talk about nonsense. It shows how stupid the world is when you got this many idiots out here. Anybody who calls himself sarcastic. Oh, what he said was he wanted to see some barns flying through space. He said, Amish space station, I like your name. I wanted to see barns flying through space and blah, 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 is what he said. And I'm like, dude, I'm black. Tyr says, you eat the fish and the vaccine gets injected into the blood. Yeah, it's 2 different systems. It's 2 different systems, and it does 2 different things to your body when you ingest it. Same thing as if you eat marijuana versus smoking it. Same thing as if you're sniffing some other crap versus shooting it. It does other things to the body. This is why people like this need to get taken offline. You know, like I'm not a fan of, you know, like it's a real thin line for me when I say free speech. He is outright lying. I don't think anybody has the right to lie because the danger of lies. If you allow people to sit back here and just lie, I mean, come on. That's why we can't go to Antarctica. That's why we can't, you know, we can't do a lot of things because we have allowed them to lie to us. Exactly, Parkway. One is naturally occurring. They don't understand the word natural. They have no idea what natural is. They don't understand the difference between natural and man-made. They don't get it. They don't understand what synthetic means. They don't understand. They don't understand the difference. They don't understand the difference. They never will. They've been taught to think it's the same. They've all been taught to think that synthetic is natural. I told you, it goes right back to Darwinism. If an explosion of nothing can create everything, including you all and me, trust me, that means something a human can create can be just as good as anything natural or just as safe, you know? I've learned something. I've learned that if it's not naturally occurring from the earth, you know what I mean? Hey, Al, exactly. Natural is whatever they decide natural is. Yep. No, it doesn't. It doesn't. It really doesn't. You're 100% right. Thank you for that comment. It doesn't. They don't get it at all. Natural is whatever they want it to be, whenever. You know? Evolution is natural. Yet nobody can show me evolution. Just like I said in the song, show me the definition of evolution. You have to show me the definition of evolution. They can't show me the definition of evolution. They can't. They can't because it's, you know, it debunks. It's a historical narrative. First step of the scientific method is observe a natural phenomenon. Therefore, 5 billion years ago, if no one observed it, guess what? It's not science. Evolution debunked. You have to observe it, or else you can't do a scientific experiment on it. How much more stuff has to get exposed before people start waking up? Gulf of Tonkin, Kobe Bryant. Know what I mean? Lockdowns, more lockdowns, more lockdowns. Pearl Harbor. 9/11. World War I. World War II. I like showing this. Gulf of Tonkin. False flag. Because this right here proves that I don't have to listen to anything else that these people say. This alone proves that we have liars that run everything right now. This alone proves. Okay? People don't seem to get that for some reason. They lied about this, but guess what, guys? They're not lying about anything else. Everything else is 100% safe. Trust me.
Mercury into the fucking water supply. Then you can look at things like how to stop all the volcanoes in the world, how to stop water erosion on rocks, because that's also releasing mercury. The plants are then picking up this mercury. So again, you are really stuffed here for mercury. It is in everything. And we do set levels on the amount of mercury we should have. And you know what? Vaccines are far, 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 far below that level. There's a study down below of a group of scientists in China looking at the effects of mercury on lettuce leaves.
I know people right now that are in court trying to get settlements with lawyers, with injured children, disabled children that I visit in person. I know adults that have been paralyzed for ever since they were kids. Because of some of these things. And I got this unhealthy piece of trash telling me that I'm wrong. And I got lawsuits to prove that I'm right. You know how annoying that is? Absolutely amazing.
Near coal-fired power plants and how washed and unwashed and the amount of mercury in each one. I think
Nonsense.
Case closed.
Oh, gee, you're gonna jump on the fluoride bandwagon as well, are you?
Oh,
Fuck
man.
my life.
Oh, fluoride. Oh, I didn't know he was going to go here, guys. Guess what? Everybody on the Amish space station, fluoride is not bad for you either. Amazing how all these people have all the same beliefs, right? How I say aluminum, formaldehyde, mercury, fluoride. I say all these things are toxic. And he says, no, I'm wrong. Earth is a spinning ball. I'm wrong. Evolution is real. I'm wrong. It's amazing. Oh, no, Travis, I already know. I already know. I wanted to do this just to shut him down. Everybody on here knows. It's just, it amazes me because it really goes to show. I think that this is one of the things that really wake people up because they see that all these people have the exact same beliefs and the exact same thoughts in their head. He believes, I'm sure, in evolution. He believes in the ball earth. He believes in Helios. Helios is his god. Okay. Outwardly, he would probably say he is a what? Probably an atheist. He'd probably just say that. I mean, these are things that you can just look at and you can automatically make an assumption because of that.
Yes, there are people who think they're smarter than you because obviously they fucking are. Jesus Christ, dude. Do you know fluoride's in a shitload of things as well? And
oh, I know. Al said he's a paid agitator. Unspeakables are infiltrating literally every. Yeah, I know. It's not that I'm agitated, but I think that there's a few people online that really do a good job of showing this to people. And when they, like me, for instance, I try and get on here and show people exactly how they're wrong. Like for instance, all the people that, if anybody else outside of the circle hears flat earth in this video, I want them to debunk it by showing me 2 experiments. Gas pressure without a container. That'll prove space is real. Show me pressure without containment. Show me a tire blown up with air without the tire, rubber. Okay? And show me water sticking to a ball while spinning it 1,000 miles an hour. Nobody can show these experiments. And that's designed to make people use their brain and go, well, what if maybe it's gravity? But that doesn't really make sense because gravity's on Earth. And if gravity's on Earth, it should be holding it to the ball. Or maybe it's just not big enough. Or, but if that's the case and it's holding down the water, why isn't it holding down the smoke? It's designed to get some of the sheep's brains turning. Okay? So hopefully this was enough because I've been on here for about an hour looking at this guy. And I swear to you, this guy, looking at him makes me feel unhealthy. And I don't like it. I don't like it. When I see guys looking like this, I feel like I gain weight. And I don't, it's not healthy to even look at these people because of, like you said, they're agitators. But the whole point of this is to publicly show how stupid people are to actually believe in this nonsense. And that's why I like to expose some of the, the trolls and stuff like that on climate control and stuff, because the climate control is another thing. Climate change and climate control agenda is huge. And that's the next enemy that we're all going to be facing. Al says there's no such thing as gravity. It's just mass versus density. 100%. I wouldn't even say mass, because mass, Nathan Oakley and everybody just did a podcast not too long ago. They talk about it a lot, but mass is another thing that doesn't have a clear definition. Mass has a couple different definitions. Like, people think gravity is mass attracting mass. Gravity has been replaced by Einstein. So Newton's gravity was the, apple falling and hitting him on the head. It just, luckily, for him, it wasn't a bowling ball. I wish it was. But for Einstein, is when you get to degree level physics in college, they express to you and explain that gravity is a bending of a conceptual medium called space-time. So it's not real. It's an effect. It's not a force. It's an effect of the bending of a fake medium called space-time, in which time and space are two violations of, space is a violation of second law of thermodynamics, and time is a concept created by man. So it's a fake inside of a fake inside of a fake. It's kind of like Leonardo DiCaprio. You know what I'm saying? He's actually deep inside people's minds at that point. Light and magnetism. Yeah. The magnetic North Pole, 100% Parkway. I think there's and Einstein is a proof. Yeah, Einstein, didn't he marry he married his cousin, left his cousin for his. Then I think he got the Nobel Prize. Clearly, right? We're all doing something wrong. Einstein had it figured out when he married his cousin. Oh yeah, Al. A lot of people, they don't understand the gravity situation, and gravity does not exist. Helium goes up, and smoke goes up, and gravity supposedly is a force, which it isn't. It's not. Einstein's theory of relativity is best described. Gravity is not a force, but an effect of a bending of a conceptual medium called space-time. So people definitely need to realize that when people say, gravity, you drop the mic. Neil Smoking the Grass Tyson, when he drops the mic and said, "This is gravity." No, it's not. If he had dropped the microphone or something in water, the mic would have probably floated, depending on what it was made of. So why wouldn't it hit the bottom? What if he dropped a rock in the water? Then all of a sudden it would have went to the bottom. But problem is, people, they just don't think on that level. He's watch my right hand so you can't see what's going on in my left. I want to Mandela effect myself again, because I love trolling Mandela retards. Sorry for anybody who don't know. I got a problem with the Mandela effect. Pay no attention to the man behind the curtain. I think that's how. I don't know. I never watched the whatever that's from. Was it The Wizard of Oz? Einstein said no ether. Yeah, I'm a little bit new to the ether thing. I'm careful with it, because you got to be careful, because some people like to take the ether and call it space. So then there's a way for globies to come in and say, "Oh, no. We're, you guys know about ether. Ether is space." And all of a sudden people still think the space is, because they're not understanding the ether as being the matter around us. You know what I'm saying? But it's I understand what you mean though about the ether situation. Yeah, he did. What was it? The photoelectric. He actually, he stole a lot of stuff. All of them did. You know what I'm saying? He was involved in some heavy crap, man. I look at him now and I'm like, dude, did you guys see? Einstein's wife? I know you guys seen it. Come on. I know you guys seen it. I know you guys seen it. Come on. Don't lie to me. Russia Vids did something that was very, very comical, and I enjoyed it. I enjoyed it a lot. And God, that is rough. That face is rough. That face is rough. Boom! Bam! Let me go mag on the bam! Mag on the drag on. Drag on. Drag on. Hold on. Let me put it up here. So this is Albert Einstein. Come on, let me see those comments. Parkway. Let me see those comments. Where they at? Where they? Oh, I should be apologizing for even showing you all this crap, man. Mag on the bam. It's a man in a wig. It's a man in a wig. Yo, this is just, come on, man. Come on. Come on, man. Come on, man. Look at that. Come on, man. 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 Look at that jawline. Come on, man. Roddy. Hold on. I was talking some crap a little bit ago, and I got to be careful because, like I said, look, y'all don't understand because you haven't stood up here next to these people. You haven't stood up here next to these people. You see that on there? Drag on, bam. Where is Michael? Right there, man. Yo, I'm not messing around. Look at them neck muscles, though. No. I'd have to look. You're not supposed to be beating on no women. However, anytime some man come at you like that with them huge shoulder muscles and they ready to manhandle you, you definitely need to defend yourself. In which I will, and I'll probably be running away. I'm not up for that. That's at least 6 foot what? 6'3"? You know what I'm saying? In heels, 6'4"? You know what I'm saying? I ain't messing with that. No. Y'all don't want it. Y'all know y'all don't want it. Look at those tennis players. Look at them tennis players. Come on, man. Come on. Out of here. Every single celebrity. Even our Statue of Liberty is a man. Yeah, we got a problem in this. We got a problem in this country. We got a real big problem in this country. And the problem is deception. If they are going to do it, at least they need to tell us. That's how I feel. I feel they need to tell us. I'm not hating on anybody that you know, I don't like deceivers. But if you're going to lie like this, then you need to at least tell people. You can't be up here, hiding and stuff. Men going into women's races and stuff and then beating the women. And the women is so stupid that they allowing this to happen. Look at them arms, dude. Look at them legs, man. Yo, you really, no. You have to defend yourself. Oh, yeah, exactly. Who's this? This is Pink, right? Her last name's Cox. Yeah, Big Cox. Look at that Adonis belt. Look at that Adonis belt, man. I ain't messing with that. That's Pink right there. That's Pink. I ain't messing with that. That's the singer Pink. I ain't messing with that. I ain't about that. I ain't about that life. That's why I kicked the other guy out talking about that Molly is that Florida Mike? that Molly Cyrus stuff. I ain't about that. Oh my God. Yeah, we really got some problems here. Transformers. Yeah, look, I'm Optimus Prime. I don't care how many people, I don't care how many people hate it. I'm Optimus Prime. When I see these Decepticons, you know what I'm saying? I eliminate them on sight. Autobots, roll out. Oh yeah, Baby Chain Gang, he got his ass handed to him. I'll tell you why. You know what I'm saying? I didn't even block him. I told him, I said, look, you can defend yourself. I told him right in that live stream. I said, you can defend yourself. Had those little cornflakes. That's what I call them. Had little cornflakes in there saying I put his children on blast. He put his children on YouTube, and he was playing with his children with knives, playing with his children, looking like a psycho, and never even said if that's his children or not. So, hey, they gave me 4 downvotes on that. People was mad about that, you know. They were mad right there. They said he overstayed. I'm sorry to leave these men on. I'm sorry to leave them on the screen like that. That's something I really don't want to see. I can't get enough of this. I can't get enough of this stuff, man. And that dude, Baby Chain Gang, don't even realize that Hannah Montana. Honestly, I think Hannah Montana is a man as well. I mean, I'm sorry. I think it's a man as well. And just because you got something that appears to be women's, you know what I'm saying, that don't make you a male. You know what I'm saying? I'm not about that. Laying his head down on a Hannah Montana pillow and then coming over here trying to teach me restraint. He wants to teach me restraint, saying I need to stop flipping out, and I'm putting out negative energy. Parkway said, I haven't laughed this hard all day. Oh man, I'm trying to tell you, man. Hey, these creatures are something else, man. This one was one that shocked me. I never seen what Kesha actually looked like. And she's taller. Sorry. It's 2020. We don't say words like he or she. You insensitive bastards. They are taller than me. Okay. So now that Russian Biz brought that to my attention, that was very entertaining. I seen it walking here, towering above the other men. And I'm like, dude, no, those arms, something's not right here. I mean, look at the waist. I didn't see this. I didn't see that. That straight line cheek board, Sarah Plain tall looking. No. I had no idea. So that was one that was brought to my attention. But like I said, nothing surprises me at this point. I actually just did a video I'm going to release on my other network on Olivia Wilde. Because I think that you could probably take a level to her. Sorry, I did it again. You could probably take a level to their chin. I got to stop being so insensitive, man. YouTube's going to kick me off here for all this hate speech, man. I done said retarded 50 times in this broadcast. You know what I'm saying? I called a couple people fat that were telling me that mercury and everything isn't toxic. I mean, I got to stop. I got to stop with all this hate. Everybody listen. We need to let's drink the Kool-Aid right from the source. Let's eat as much toxic stuff as possible. And let's just be done. Let's be done with it. There is a channel that I'm trying to get. I don't think it's going to come up, but I've been trying to get this girl on a show with me. I think that she has been deleted. But she had a few doctors doing some interviews on her channel. I was going to give her a plug on this show, and they deleted her channel. But she has been exposing so many of them. You know what I'm saying? Oh, Al, I'm all Amish Space Station. So it's all, let me see. Library, trying to think of all the ones I actually have, because some of them I had to shut down. I even opened up a Twitch account, but everything is Amish Space Station. I try tagging it so it's easy to find. You know what I mean? He's got legs to I don't even think he has one. It just goes straight back up to his back. You know what I'm saying? Brush his teeth with Jack and everything. That was Kesha's like debut. Just wake up in the morning, I think something like that. Wake up in the morning, brush my teeth with some Jack, or I don't know. And I'm happy about that. I was a teenager back then, I think. And I still didn't pay attention to that crap. I actually went against it. Right? They do much worse. Yeah, I think they got kicked off here. But yeah, that's why I say all the people that are sitting around here talking about Albert Einstein, you got to be ashamed of yourself if you are talking about you idolize a scientific mind like Albert Einstein and this, look at this thing. And it has the nerve enough to not even wear a bra. Put a bra on. God. Man, yo, this is when you don't care at all. You're not even trying to hide it now. You know what I'm saying? Like you don't care. God. 18 of these downvotes probably went over to Sarcastic Bastard. I think that's his name. Is that his name? Sarcastic Bastard. Give him a plug. All right, anyway. I think I'm done. Hey, y'all got to check out Travis, though. I'm gonna end on that note. Travis put out a new video, and he went into detail on the Kobe Bryant situation. And if y'all haven't seen it yet, definitely check out Travis's channel. He really killed that. He came in and he showed a little bit more information on this, and he went into detail about the planes. He went into detail about a whole bunch of stuff, and it's relevant right now because back to back, this was a play on everybody's emotions. My own family members were all across Facebook crying. They are literally crying on my channel. They were crying, and they were saying, I'm so upset. I don't know how Kobe's wife and children are dealing with this. And they shed tears for this man that they don't even know and never even seen in real life. They were on my Facebook feed crying. Major. Just in case anybody don't think that this is relevant to what's happening right now. This is very relevant because this thing continues to keep going. Every hour, this is on people's minds. Sports is still heavily active right now, and people are still heavily involved in all of these lies. And Travis destroyed this. He picked it apart, and he really put it in perspective. Way better than I could put in perspective because I hate sports. And I mean, I have no patience for it anymore. I have no patience for it. You know what I'm saying? Anybody talking about sports now, you know what I'm saying? You know, I got this little fat bastard that I work with all within 6 feet of me, coughing and, we up right now. We going to win. We going to win. We're going to win the next game. We got y'all by like 50 points. We got all these rushing yards. You know what I'm saying? But they ain't going to let the sports open because y'all idiots don't know how to stay healthy. Y'all don't know how to stay healthy. That's all that America's filled with. Whole bunch of overweight people that sit on the couch and start yelling at the screen. You know, you got Butterfingers, blah, blah, blah. So I hate sports, just in case anybody don't know about this. I hate it. But Travis really went into detail, and he killed it. So definitely check out Travis Jones. Hit him up, see if you can find his channel and everything. He did a real good job. And anybody that you guys know that's still talking about this or don't know about this, you know, every time, if it's the anniversary of his death, anniversary of 9/11, anniversary of Pearl Harbor, I'm the one putting out some information. I think everybody needs to do it. You know what I'm saying? Oh, yeah. It's, the Roman sports is a distraction from the state. You know what it is really, too? It is a distraction, and it is another form of division. And they want people divided. They want the Lakers versus the – man, I don't even know teams off the back of my – top of my head now. The Lakers versus the Kings and blah, blah, blah. That's what they want. They want people – I was looking over some Holocaust revisionists, all anti shit, you know. So I was looking over that, and let me tell you, there was I can't remember the name of it, but there was an event that happened, and there was a stadium riot where people flipped out. 2 fans flipped out, and there was a huge attack. It was a stadium disaster. Stadium fan riot. 1967, the 43 people were dead, 300 people were injured. If you guys know about this, Ataturk, is that it? The Ataturk Stadium? Ataturk Stadium riot. So people got so angry that they started fighting and crap and killed people. They killed people. There's video footage of this crap. And they actually killed people. The teams actually killed people over the riot. Yeah, they are. 100%. 100% lame. Yeah. Yeah, another way for idolatry. Another way for idolatry. It's the golden calf, you know? That's all it is. Divide, conquer. And I'll be honest with everybody right now. And before I end the video off, it's a lot of division happening right now. And I see this thing really getting played out. You're not allowed to even travel anymore without this health pass. So no longer are you going to be allowed to travel and go to places that you may have wanted to visit now. And it's really surreal. It's really surreal seeing how crazy this is getting. And they are going to try and smoke everybody out. That's what it looks like. More people are going to lose their jobs. They're going to be forced by the businesses. The businesses have forced us to wear masks, and the businesses are going to force us to wear, to get our clearances as well and our shots. So the businesses, which should be the pride of America, are going to be the downfall of. And as a legitimate patriot, it really breaks my heart to actually see that. Every business should be making their own stand, and instead they're all afraid. And it really does look like they're, that they've won this. No, Parkway, you know what? You're 100% right. No, I'm not afraid of any of this at all. And I don't think any of you should be either. Now, does that mean that they didn't win? No, I'm pretty sure these people won. I'm pretty positive. There could be a change. There could be, but the only way is to continue to educate people as much as we possibly can. And, if we can, then, let people know the reality of the situation and spread it around as much as possible. You know what I'm saying? Because that's the only way to kind of get people on the same path. You know what I'm saying? But it does look like that's the way it's heading. So, we are going to see probably in a few, we'll see in another week, see what happens on the 15th, and we'll see what transpires by the end of December and stuff. But I'm going to try and get on here and do some more streams a little bit more often. You know what I mean? Yeah, Walmart, Target. Yeah, so going to be all that's left. Yeah. Yep. Tier says they'll force the people to get it. Yeah. Yep. Yeah, it looks like that. I think they're gonna, wear you down. They're gonna wear you down until you just decide that, all right, Now, apparently this has happened before, and apparently they got out of it, but something along this line to this extent doesn't seem like it's happened before. I think this is worse than 1918 situation. But that's just me, because there's more social media. So it seems like it would be worse, than just rumors. So I don't know. Anyway, guys, I'm going to get off here. I'm going to get off. I've been on for about an hour and 25. So thank you guys for taking the time out of the day to come and join me on this stream. I appreciate it. Otherwise, I would have probably had to be in here talking to myself. So I do appreciate you guys coming on here. And lastly, definitely check out Travis. Go to Travis's page, everybody. If you haven't, he has a hour and a half long documentary again on Kobe Bryant. And he really goes to show you some stuff that most people didn't see and most people didn't hear about. And it's real good info. So definitely check him out, man. You know what I mean? So thank you, Travis, as well, for coming in, checking out. Appreciate all the work that you do. I appreciate it, Al. Yeah, definitely. Great talk, man. All right, everybody. Just keep your eyes open. Feel free to email me too. You know what I'm saying? You guys reach out to me. I'm going to get a Facebook page. If you guys want to chat with me on a, day-to-day basis. Just feel free to email me all the time. You know what I mean? I'll get back to you as soon as possible on everything. Any topics you guys want me to talk about, just bring it up. Topics can go from anything from Islam, Buddhism, religion, to history, Tartarian, to science, to quantum physics. If you guys are interested in that, if you want me to do any shows on spectroscopy, if you're interested in the way light travels and the quantum leap, and if you're interested in learning anything about, or figuring out, not learning, but just, getting some more information, just feel free to bring up any topic. And if I know about it, I will talk about it. I am going to be doing another Hitler playlist, and I don't know how long it'll be on, but I'm going to try and mask it. So, at the end of it, I'm going to say things and I'm going to try and mask it. So to make people think that, make the algorithm anyway, think that, one way. So, but it's going to be some real good information on Hitler and some truth about World War II. And it's going to be unbiased. So it's just going to be what the facts are about what really happened. And I'm not going to talk, it's going to be implied, but I'm not going to say it directly. So we'll see if I can keep that up and educate some people on that. I did have people comment and say that they wanted to see that. All right. Al, thank you. I'll see you. All right, guys, take it easy.